Gold prices touched $1,200 an ounce yesterday for the first time in a number of months, really making a remarkable transformation for the price over the course of the last week or so. And we find ourselves today just below that. And I think the risk is now that we do have a continued sell-off because, yes, we got to 1,200, big technical level, all well and good, but then we're so far away from this rising trend line because it's just raced away from itself. We're at least 3% away, so we could go back down to 1,150 and yet still be in the uptrend. But certainly those of us watching RSI and stochastics would argue, well, that would be a decent pullback over the next few days. So we have seen the RSI extreme levels as the stochastics, as well at extreme levels, which suggests that actually this rally can't really keep going over the longer term. And I think it just sends the signal, reminds people of what I've been saying, which is that you shouldn't chase these kind of parabolic moves. Maybe it will get back above 1,200 today, in which case we look to 1,206 and then onwards to 1,226.50 as our next areas of resistance. Maybe we've got one more bounce left in us before a bit more of a sustained sell-off. But I think anything below 1,180 suggests that actually we're going to have a more sustained move, more dramatic move back down towards the rising trend line at least, and then we'll see whether this price can stabilize. Over in oil, and again oil is up today despite the IEA's best efforts as it comments, and actually the oil market continues to be hit by massive oversupply. But this is the range we find ourselves in Brent crude at the moment. We got to the 36 once again during the course of the 4th of Feb, and it's just been a gentle move back from there. But we are heading towards key support in this zone, around about $32.80 or down to $32.24. That's the zone we'd be watching, and so far the top end of that at $32.80 seems to be holding, or at least has held over the past 12 hours. And if we break through that, then we're down to 32.10. So there is quite a bit of support, which is a good thing because it's a bit of a lookout below moment here if we do get a more significant sell-off down to 29.75. Really, I think we could easily see a lot of the sort of intermediate support levels in the short-term chart quickly taken out if this does start to move lower. And in US crude, WTI, again, small 1% move today, nothing too dramatic. I think what we're watching at the moment is this sort of trend line here. Maybe that will continue. I think we're getting overburdened with trend lines at the moment. This is what we've been watching, but clearly the support level around there is $29.50, and yesterday's session saw us get towards that but not able to push on through it. And I think the question is now, do we have an end to this, or is it starting to sell off once again if we start to see bullish momentum really just get back to sort of $30.50 a barrel, and then we'll start to move lower, and then we'll see whether that takes equity markets with us, which is certainly the likelihood at the moment. So definitely keep an eye on that one, because any move lower puts us down towards this end of the trend line, the top of this downward sloping support level, down towards sort of $25 a barrel. And that point, we then need to reassess. Do we get another bounce off the bottom end like we had in January, or is it something that we see a breakout from below and then it starts to really sell off in a more sustained fashion?